Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just going to show you guys how I got these beautiful highlights in my wig. So if you want to know more about the hair and the specs and everything like that and my review and how I coloured it, stay tuned. I'ma tell you one last time, stop playing with me. You know bad bitch don't come for free. You not rocking with the best. Boy, don't you leave me on red. I'ma tell you one last time, stop playing with me and let's go. Let's go. Stop wasting minutes. You know I always keep. Right now you're just gonna see me jump straight into trying to figure out how on earth to dye this hair. So before I start, this is the loose deep wave wig from Alipo. I think the lace is just normal medium brown lace, not transparent, but yeah. So that's the hair that I'm using today. It's 26 inches by the way, so you might not see me like deal with the ends just because it kind of cut off on my camera. So what you just see me do basically is section off the frontal portion. So I'm sectioning off the frontal portion and then I'm going through and I'm gonna make I think like 4 sections. So I just section about 4 sections. I got the top half, the middle, and then I split the bottom into 2 sections as well. But from like what you can see is you can see like the tracks. Even though this is a pre-made wig, it still kind of comes with tracks, and I wanted to make sure that all the hair, like I didn't have no hair. I wanted to make sure I sectioned it neatly basically. So I was just pinning the back down because it just kept lifting and it was making it hard for a girl, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I ended up splitting the last section into 2. So I had about 4 or 5 different sections. So what I started off doing was I took my blue bleaching powder from Lansilk, and I took the 40 volume developer from Lansilk as well, and I just mixed it to like a creamy consistency. Like it wasn't nothing special, I just wanted to make sure it was going to stretch as much as it could basically. So what I'm doing now is working with the frontal part first because I want the lightest highlights to be at the top of the wig because that's the part you're going to see mostly. So I just split it in half because I want to have like the birthmark patch at the front. So I split it in half and then I split that section into half. And then what you're going to see me doing now is I'm going through and doing like, I don't know what this is called, but like I was kind of like weaving the comb through the hair and then just pulling, like separating the hair that way. So yeah, I don't know what that method called, but I seen it on YouTube, so I thought I'ma do it. So I just weaved the comb like in and out, and then I just took out pieces of the hair, and then I literally just got some foil and slapped the bleach on. Yeah, that was basically how I did it, like through the whole process. And it was really hard for me because the hair was so long as well. Yeah, I don't know if I did it right or what. So I just was going all the way along the hair, and then what I had to do was basically fold the hair back up on itself, and then I just squished it into the tin foil and then moved on. So I did like, I think I done like 4 on each side, like 4 little sections on each side. So each time I was just weaving the comb in and out, taking up like little pieces. Because I didn't want to have too much blonde, but I didn't want to have too much dark brown, if that makes sense. And I didn't want to go in more than once, so I was just like, yeah, I need to put like as much as I can on now because I don't want to do this again. So this was literally a 1-step process that I did. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch, and this is just me going through the front part. So once I had everything done on that side, I just moved over and did the exact same thing on the other side. Nothing special. I just made sure that I did the same amount of highlights. So I did about four sections, sorry. I did about 4 sections on the front because I wanted it to be quite like as much as symmetrical as I could make it. And then once I did that, I just left it because I wanted the front to be the lightest part, as I said before, and I just moved on to the back portion of the hair while that was processing. But I still like made sure I was checking the front while I was doing the back as well. So at the back, I didn't really do that much highlights in the first section. I literally just sectioned out like one line of hair and then I went through it because I just thought you're not really going to see the back of the hair that much, and I didn't want to damage the hair. Like, I know that sometimes when you dye curly hair more so, it tends to get a little bit drier, and I thought a lot of times on curly wigs the back tends to get matted as well, so I didn't want to do too much to the back in case it got dry and matted. In the second section, I realized how thick this wig was though. Like, I'm not sure of the density, so I'll leave it in the description box just to be 100% sure, but I had to split this, like, that section in half. So I did one side and then I did the other side because I couldn't do like the whole line. This wig was thick. Like, I didn't think it was going to be as thick as it was, to be honest. So I went through the whole wig, sis. My camera did die, unfortunately, because it was a long process. I went through the whole wig, and I literally just did that weaving method with the comb, the purple shampoo. So I just literally rinsed it out with purple shampoo, and then I left my conditioner on for 2 days. It was just some Rxmi conditioner that was in my house, nothing special. And then yeah, that was literally how I dyed the hair. So this is the final look. This is how it turned out. I literally left the conditioner in for probably 2 days. I left it in for so long, literally only because the hair was so dry after I bleached it. So this is the hair after I bleached it. And I don't know the name of the serum, but literally my nan gave me a serum and I just rubbed like the smallest amount in the hair just to add a bit of like moisture to it. But I wanted it to be like a bushy look anyway, so I'm happy with how this turned out. This, by the way, is their loose deep wave hair. So it was a wig. I didn't make this wig, it already comes like that. So it's a 13 by 4 inch frontal wig. So literally all I had to do was install it. This time, like, usually I really like Alipel's lace, but this time I wasn't really feeling it because usually their lace is like, it's good to a point where like you can pull it and stuff like that, like stretchy kind of lace, like usually quite thin basically. But this was a little bit thicker, so, and the color of it wasn't too great. But it's really crazy because usually when I order Alipel hair or when they send me hair, the lace is perfect. I usually don't have to worry about the lace. So this time I wasn't really feeling the lace too much. But apart from that, I really like this wig. It coloured, considering I bleached it with cheap bleach and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't think that the waves would still stay. No cap, like I didn't think they'd still be here. I hope you guys found, like, could follow along. It wasn't really a tutorial, it was more of just how I achieved it, if you wanted to know how I achieved it. If you have any questions, if you have any advice, because I'm not really good with dyeing highlights in curly hair, straight hair, nothing. So if you have any advice on how I can do it better next time, then I'd appreciate it. Help a girl out, because my highlights is not the best, honestly. I'm better at watercolouring. Like, watercolouring, I got it, period. But when it comes to highlighting or bleaching or blondes, I need to work on it. So if anyone's got any advice, leave it in the comment section and I'll be truly grateful. But yeah, all the links to the hair, to the wig will be in the description box. Any questions, I got you, girl. I hope everybody's enjoying their quarantine summer, because it's not going to be a hot girl one. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
wasting minutes. You know I always keep you on your toes when you're in it, so don't keep it away from me for long.